My name is Juan Cantu, and I will be discussing my presentation on organizational control for the LP 5.1 controlling presentation. So what is organizational control? Some scholars of business can define organizational control as a form of persuasion or influence. And these influences are typically created by managers or leaders and relate to their subordinates thereafter. So these type of organizational controls are usually influenced by managers, and they can limit the freedom of their subordinate team members within the organization. So that is ensure that the goals of the organization are set to be on track. Now this allows everyone within the organization to act in a cooperative and coordinated fashion, and it creates an effective and efficient method for accomplishing the organization's strategic objectives and plans. Now, when dealing with contemporary control tools, three come to mind, and although there are many types of control tool systems in our world today that organizations use, these are more contemporary ones. Balanced scorecards, open book management, and total quality management are utilized more and more today, and each have unique methods of finances and budgeting. So when using contemporary tools such as balanced scorecards, one may ask, well, what is a balanced scorecard? And according to Kaplan and Norton, the concept of balance refers to the need of using different measures and perspectives that tie together and give a holistic view of the organization. Now, the balanced scorecard was first introduced to address the limitations of single-dimensional tools, and later it was claimed to be a comprehensive strategic management mechanism for linking and organizing long-term objectives and local operations of the organization. So when discussing the methodology of a balanced scorecard, first it's necessary to establish the people you need to create the balanced scorecard. The elements usually include finances, process, and customer factors. Also, people factors covering development, motivation, leadership, management, and so forth. This stage will be necessary to define clearly the objectives of the balanced scorecard approach. And identifying performance drivers, which is the second step, we use this to identify drives in each category, like certain things that can be identified, such as repeating and expanding sales and existing customers, internal processes at which the company must excel in, and we must focus on the needs and wants of the customer and particular people skills needed for the organization as well. A good example is a high level of customer service in defined areas will lead to better financial performances. And customer service levels can be improved by attention to process, such as on-time delivery and customer care, which will be enhanced if the right people are selected for the necessary skills. On the third step, we determine how performance is in each category and how it will be measured. Some areas like finances and customer service will be a little easier to determine because of quantitative measures that are visible and we can calculate through sales or levels of service. And we can also assess these by surveying them or by giving questionnaires. And these measures are for the process of change and perspectives. On the fourth step, we must use communication skills. And we communicate to all the employees about what the balanced scorecard is and why we use it and how it'll work to benefit the organization. And we'll also discuss with the employment how they will benefit by using the balanced scorecard. The fifth step is operationalizing. This means developing policies, procedures, and processes that ensure that we can apply the balanced scorecard in every level of the organization, from the top, middle, to the bottom. On the sixth step, we perform training. We provide training for everyone in the organization on the operation of the balanced scorecard and what, at different levels, their job is expected to be and how it will be managed and implemented in the process. During the seventh step, we will monitor, evaluate, and review. And the scorecard will be monitored for its effectiveness and evaluated if we agree on some of the objectives, and we'll eliminate during a review certain things that didn't work, or make improvements on areas that did work but just needed a little bit of adjusting. So what is open book management? Open book management does two great things for organizations. It involves and motivates employees and helps the organization create better financial outcomes for the company. Professionals within the organization can benefit when applying open book management by when their employees are given direct understanding of what their role is when meeting the financial plan of the organization. So we're talking about open book management. There are 4 steps to open book management. The 4 steps are critical numbers, know-how, the intensive huddle system, and no kidding ownership, and lastly, player coach leadership. During critical numbers know-how, this will educate all employees about finances and numbers or ratios that measure and drive the performance of the company. As a team and as an individual, they will recognize how to influence financial numbers positively for the company. And the second step is the intensive huddle system. The huddle system shares accurate information and training for all the employees. And this is the most essential part of this system. There are institutionalized methods to communicate information routinely and frequently in every direction, from top management, ownership, to middle, to the bottom. The third step is the no kidding ownership. Now, this allows their employees to be given financial stake of the company and the company's success, and also allows them to get variable pay, other incentives such as shared profits or equity. During the player coach leadership step, this will focus on empowering employees to have them all become leaders, or inspire them to all become leaders, or show leadership. And this step is especially important for the key role players of those upper management and upper leadership roles who are primarily responsible for the company's success. Total quality management is another organizational control tool. TQM focuses on integration, coordination, and continuous improvement within the organization in its activities and its processes. This type of control tool has major impacts within the organization by improving customer relations and satisfying their customers on a daily basis. TQM also assists the company in budgeting and finances by reducing marketing expenses and increasing sales and at the same time while providing highly efficient competitive edges. TQM also implements continuous change to provide high quality service and products. It usually stays with the times and current events and is very adaptable to newer and better technology that helps improve its quality. It also has a lot of adaptability and ensuring quality by integrating and connecting on a global level with other organizations. This wraps up the LP 5.1 controlling presentation. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.